Hey everyone, it's Annalie here from Centered Connections. I'm joining you here from nature. I decided to come and do this week's messages via the lake and nature. It's such a beautiful location, so I thought I'd come out here and enjoy it. I have been craving nature for a while, but the weather here in Melbourne, Australia, has been really up and down, so I thought today would be a great day just to come out and just soak it all up. So I'm here to deliver your weekly love guidance for Monday the 11th of September through to Sunday the 17th of September. And this week happens to be my mum's birthday week. Her birthday's on the 17th, so mum, if you are watching, happy birthday. I've got a lot of family that has birthdays in September. Had my nephew's birthday last week, and then next week is my niece's birthday, and the following week is my little brother's birthday. So there's a lot of us in the family that have birthdays in September. So before I get into today's messages, like I always do, want to check in with you, see how your week has been. How did you find it? Did you find parts of yourself that you haven't accepted yet? Because I know for me, a lot of that came up for me in the last week, which has been quite heavy to hold. But working through it and really acknowledging has really helped me in being able to kind of move through and navigate this energy at the moment. So yeah, I'd love to hear. Let me know, comment, or send me a email or a PM message. I love to hear where you're at. So with that being said, I will get into today's reading. And my intention is to connect with anyone who is going to be watching this video. These messages are for you. Let's see what we have in store for this week. Okay, so the card that I've drawn is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I feel like this is the perfect card to come off of last week, because last week was about attraction, and it was also about acceptance and how we can accept the present moment, because a lot of us live we live in a way that we're not happy with where we're at, and that we have to get somewhere else, we have to be someone else. So I feel like this is a beautiful card to piggyback from what we were talking about last week, and I feel like it's really encouraging you to keep going with the work that you are doing, as hard as it is. It's really going to allow you to open up your heart and really invite and really start to experience the love that you have been closing off to, the love that you have been wanting but unconsciously been blocking out. And so the message this week is that it is safe for you to love. And this is what we're all here for. We came here for love. We are love, and for us to deny experiencing that, and for us to deny experiencing ourselves as love, is really rejecting a part of ourselves that we feel, because we have this program, and we have this belief of what love is. And the message that I'm getting is that we need to really reassess and relook at what our definition of love actually is. And the way that we can actually see how we see love is what we learn from our parents or what we learn from society. And all of that is codependent love. It's love, it's the old paradigm. And the new paradigm is starting to emerge, and it is needing us to really trust and to let go of all the old conditioning and beliefs. And in order for us to really experience unconditional love, we have to learn how to be, or how to have our own sense of self, because we've grown up in a world that is codependent, and especially in relationships we find that our happiness lies within our partner, and that they are responsible for keeping us happy, or making us happy. And that really isn't what unconditional love is about. And unconditional love challenges all of that, and it really challenges you to really let go of all of those beliefs, because they're all illusions. So I feel like what this week is really about really starting to sit with and starting to see what illusions and beliefs have you got in your mind about what love actually is. And you need to be able to build that sense of self within yourself, because if you go from this is where it can become really unsafe or feel unsafe, is that when you're in a codependent relationship, or you've been in codependent relationships and you haven't yet learned how to be independent or how to source that love and validation from yourself, you'll always be looking to find it within someone else, whether that's a friend, your partner. They will become responsible on an unconscious level. You may go into it thinking, yes, I'm going to source love from myself, and the love comes from within. But what happens is there's unconscious patterns that play out without you even seeing, because they're unconscious to you. They become blocks, or they become shadows that you can't see. And it really requires you to build that sense of self, because if you go from being codependent and try to come into unconditional love, it can feel, you can feel really helpless, that you have no control over this type of love, because it's like you actually have to let go of all the boundaries. So it's so important for you to move into the direction of becoming independent, and then from that place of knowing that you have a strong sense of self, and knowing that love comes from within, it is safer for you to be able to open yourself up to the experience of unconditional love, because it completely challenges everything that you've learned in being independent. And I feel like that's really all that is coming through at the moment. And I feel like it's there's a huge element of trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your ability to work through whatever it is that you're working through. So right now, I feel as though there's a lot of people that might be experiencing challenges in terms of what love is, and whether it is safe enough to love, or to let love in. So whether you're single and you've met someone new and you're really liking this person, but you're not sure if you're ready to let that person into your life, or you feel like you're not ready, this is encouragement for you to look at that and just really see what are illusions, what are your beliefs, what are your what is standing in the way of you actually receiving that love. Because a lot of the times, like, we're really, really good at giving love, but the challenge is receiving it. And a lot of us especially if we're not connected to feelings, a lot of us can tend to block from receiving because we're not so great at receiving. So I would have a look at what your definition of love is and what you've learnt about love in terms of your family. Like what was their dynamic? How did it play out? How was mum and dad? How were your caretakers? How did they interact with each other? Did they communicate? So for us, like, there's such a dysfunctional programming around what love actually is. And for us, it's really about finding what we have, like, playing out like unconsciously of what love is, because we will always seek what we know. And unless we start to become conscious of actually what we want, then we can't create it from that place. We will always be unconsciously playing patterns out. Like, I'm in a relationship, we've been in a relationship, my partner and I have been in a relationship for 3 years and 3.5 years, and there are still unconscious patterns playing out. Although we're aware enough to kind of pick it up, but they're still there. It's not like it goes away automatically, like you deal with something and then it goes away. It is layers and layers of stuff. So, and I think for people who are in relationships right now, you might be struggling with connecting to your partner, or struggling to really know what this relationship is, or if you're newly in a relationship, there might be triggers and things that have come up that have really got you going, shit, is this love, or do I really want to go there? Are you stopping yourself from actually experiencing love? So yeah, I think that's all that's coming through at the moment. So it is safe for you to love. Just trust yourself, trust this plan. Everything is working out for you. And know that every relationship that you encounter is preparing you. It's preparing you for the love that you have always wanted. But you need to be able to trust that it is all working out for you. And sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's confronting. But if you are someone that really wants to experience that love, know that you have the strength and the courage to actually walk this path. And I know how challenging it can be. So that's all the messages that I'm getting for this week. I do one-on-one love coaching sessions. So if you are interested in seeing if I can support you on this journey, please comment below, or you can email me at info@romanandannalie.com. And yeah, email me your interest and I'll get back to you. And I do one-off sessions, complimentary, to see if we are a good fit. And so let me know if that's something that interests you. Also comment, PM me, email me, let me know whether this resonates with you. Let me know what you've been through in the last week. I love hearing your stories and knowing that these videos are supporting you. So comment, like, tag or share this with anyone you feel might need to hear this or might resonate with this. And I will catch you all next week. Have a great week, guys. Bye.